Yo yo yo, all my game musicians out there, this is the obnoxiousoboe, double O sharp for short, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, and last time we just completed Chapter 2, finally. Finally was able to escape the boggly woods with a whole lot more color here, so now that we're back in colorful civilization, let us right now talk to Luigi before we... Oh! I wonder what this is all about. What could this be? What could this be that may be so important here? Okay, there's the guy who... Speaking of troubles, which we are going to be doing in this episode as well, this is the guy that we helped out several episodes before. So yeah, this is Coop, who was the hide-and-seek champion that we spent countless hours trying to find. I'm glad to see he's still doing well. So anyway, let us right now talk to Luigi and this burnt up blooper, or just a rare kind of special golden brown blooper that was probably made from the hash browns that Luigi accidentally burned. Well, I went to Rumble Bump Volcano and got myself a marvelous compass piece. It was an incredible quest. There was danger and all sorts of adventuring. It was pretty nutso, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. How long is it, brother? I guess we'll find out. Hey, sounds good to me! Which part of my story you want to hear? Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here it goes, especially having to complete a volcano level for level 2, which is kind of early. As soon as my ship docked on the Pudding Continent, I set up for the volcano, and already Mario is yawning because this is getting far too boring. To reach my destination, I spent several days fording through dense jungle. Scary beasts were all over. I felt like Jumanji. More than once I thought I was done for, bro. And I have to capitalize that B, because don't you forget it. I may have screamed a bit to scare them off, you know, but as fate would have it, a blooper named Bluey, which again escaped from my hash browns, heard me shrieking and found me in this one town. Bluey was on a journey of his own, but he joined me after hearing my tale. Now, Bluey's a madman. Back in his hometown, they call him White Torpedo. Okay, that's kind of a funny name. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Anyway, he helped me fight to Rumble Bump Volcano. This place was all about bubbling lava pools and heat that make the sun sweat and probably cause climate change in the process. And the place was lousy with evil traps, designed to protect the compass piece. Yeah, all that for a compass piece. Remember that, game musicians. All that for just one measly little compass piece. But anyway, the scariest one of all was this gigantic 100-foot tall statue that stomped around. That's really a boss. Come on, Luigi, you have to be making this up, man. Now, the weakness of this giant statue, bro, was a huge red gem on its forehead. And I mean colossally huge. Now I can jump high, but not high enough to reach this thing by a long shot. So I came up with this plan for Bluey to hit that weak spot. All you, man, I said. I waited for a pause in the statue's movements and hooked Bluey up there. With what a mangonel. And bullseye! The white torpedo saved the day. That jewel got whacked, and it turned into a sapphire, and it became a totally different game. It was a critical hit. Oh boy, but was it a one-hit KO, though, and that stone statue toppled and crumbled into pieces and turned into a grass flying type. Once I was done, it was an easy stroll to the room where the treasure was. Unfortunately, Princess Eclair was nowhere to be found, of course, because this was only level 2. But I got another piece of the marvelous compass and put it in the base. Now the compass pointed west to Plump Belly Village on the Strudel continent, where everything is probably all sweet. So I set sails once again and came back here to Rogueport to recharge. That's what happened to me lately, but I'll be heading back out soon. And immediately I wake up because the story is now done. Okay, now let's just see what Goombella has to say about this guy. That's Luigi's blooper friend Bluey. It's totally weird to find bloopers on dry land. Yeah, tell me about it. And we've battled bloopers on dry land. He seems peeved, though. I wonder why he looks all fried to a golden crisp, like as I said before. Hey there, I'm Bluey, and this guy's a total liar, which I had kind of suspected before. Don't listen to him. You heard his story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped. Ah, a little bit of slapstick in there for you. And what happens? I end up landing in lava! Lava, man! Well, be thankful you're still alive, because probably any more of that lava, you probably would have been burnt to a crisp. You think that feels good? No. If it was a human like me, I would probably incinerate. Thanks to him, you can stick a fork in me. I'm well done. My pale skin's crispified. I'll never forgive this guy. I'm gonna make him pay if it takes my whole lifetime. Well, that's the only reason I'm still hanging around with him. You'll pay, Luigi. I'll be waiting until I get my 15 bucks back. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Poor Luigi and the party he has to deal with, while mine is basically the utopian party that everyone just basically dreams about. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Let's go back to Merlon. Since I now have 4 Shine Sprites, and 3 enough to make Coops evolve a little bit to Super Coops, or rather to Coop Terra, not Torterra, but Coop Terra. Shall I power up this partner? Well, he does seem kind of timid, but sure, why don't we do that? Shazibby! Shazube! Ah, hoodoo! Hoodoo, voodoo, hoodoo. Story. Then you may go. Okay. Now that Koops has learned a new move, let's just see what that new clef is. Aha! Shell Shield! So this is basically Withdraw, except now we were with just basically a Koopa Shell. Koops is so let's actually check this move out. If I can. Protect Mario from attacks with a more like Withdraw for Mario then. It protects Mario from attacks with a giant shell, which seems pretty handy just in case if I run into a boss with a heavy amount of attack power. So I suppose that will be a good, useful move someday. I will think about using that sometime, whenever it's possibly needed. And I will be skipping out on the Puny Elder for right now. And now we have Lala and Pine Tea Jr. The Pianta Parlor is now having its grand opening event. Whee! Whoever takes this request gets something special from Lala, the cute kitty boo. Now we don't know who Lala is just yet, but once we head towards the west side of town, then we will be a lot more familiar with some of these characters. We're waiting on Rogueport's west side, so please come quickly. Heart. Do it, and do it right. Don't screw it up, or else you'll be defrauded. You'll be defrauded all the money that you have, and you'll be stealing some guy will be going after you with crosshairs and trying to shoot you and trying to steal your wallet while playing Mario Kart 64 on a pair of roller skates while blindfolded, and then just having his ears all plugged because he can no longer see or smell or hear, and just doing everything on one foot while still trying to mark Mario down. And we won't be blasting this wall anytime soon. But yeah, this is a completely new territory. We have a couple houses here. Just a couple of new houses. Even though it does seem a bit ritzier than the other two parts. So I guess it has a garden. It has 2 big 2-story houses. It has a fountain. It has a big pipe, which probably leads I mean, goes up from somewhere. And we just have the what looks to be a casino of some sort. And anyway, we have a Pianta too. The boss told me to look after this place. You do anything funny, I'll toss you like that. Spoken like a true mob criminal, mobster. But yeah, this looks like lava. Hi! Hello there, Mario! It's kind of funny that you know my name already. Welcome to the parlor! Oh, you took all my trouble! That is so super. Well, okay, here's your special thing. Oh, that for 10 coins, huh? 10 blue Piantas? Hee, don't tell anybody. Hey, what's the matter? You look disappointed. Well, fine, whatever. Enjoy the parlor. Play and win! Well, I guess that was all beneficial in the end. Beneficial in short. Okay, so yeah, we have a bunch of slots, which we can spend our coins on, and we also have a changer, which evidently has an age, as we will later find out. I am the Pianta Changer changing machine. I am called Pianta Changer. Even though I just said I was a Pianta Changer. I exchanged 1 Pianta for 3 coins. Want to exchange? Nah, I don't feel like it. Or actually... yeah, why not? Double or nothing. What's there to lose? BB-da-BB, exchange complete. Want to exchange more? Want to exchange your pesos for a bunch of lira? Okay, anyway. I'll hold 20 Piantas for you, Mario. Just in case if you ever want to spend worthless money on items. Though that wouldn't really make much of a difference because that's all worthless. It's all worthless cash to me. So now, trouble number 2 looks like a little bit more challenging and interesting. So let's check this one out. Oh, my dad is in a world of hurt down there. Please, you gotta help him. I'm waiting at the entrance to the pit of... Well, yep, that's it. This is the first time we get to see a pit of 100 trials, and boy, can I tell you, I've never completed this whole side quest before, so yeah, anyway. I'm waiting at the entrance to the pit of 100 trials beneath Rogueport. Now this one may be a little bit tougher, so let's actually go down back down to the Rogueport sewers, which I do need to exchange some of my star pieces for maybe a couple badges down here. Let me recount my star pieces. 9, okay, so that's enough for maybe 2 to 3 badges if I can find, or 1 valuable badge if I can, if I'm able to exchange some for that. Yay! Yay! Okay, so... okay, here we go! We can now spend money on this. Quick change. We have Peekaboo. I will probably spend more on that later. But, yeah, even though I've never used this badge quite often, and I could probably just do it for the sake of a challenge run, but I am going to spend this anyway because I am doing a Let's Play, and knowing, you know, from past experience with some of my other LPs, I kind of suck, so... quick change it is then. For sweet star pieces, how does 8 sound? You need 7 BP, so I will need to wait a couple levels up for me to use it, but it is a very good investment indeed. So let's just spend 8 of our star pieces and have 1 left. 1 left, by the way, for a badge that we will be needing later on. So anyway, let's go back down to the 1,000-year door. I won't be doing anything there yet, but I'm actually, now that I think about it, I can actually, there's actually a shortcut to the pit one of 100 trials. So let's go back to the west side because there actually is another way down there. Okay, so do you see that grate over there? Guess what? Yep! We can, since we can turn paper thin, we can now go through paper thin grading such as that. So... Oh, no, I'm not going to be fighting you right now. I don't really feel like fighting anyone else. Or actually, I don't know why I didn't decide to save. I should probably save right here, right now, so I don't regret it later on. Even though I'm pretty sure... I'm 100% sure there's also a save block by the pit of 100 trials. I can't even say it. By the pit of 100 trials, so... We're just gonna have to see about that. So, let's keep going down here. Let's keep traversing down. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, it should be somewhere... Oh, no, I'm not gonna be battling you yet. And we also have a special secret for Flurry to blow away. Aha! And while these sons of a bitch's spine does, or whatever they're called, I think they're called... No, spin does. Or actually, no, they're not... Span does? Spin does? I don't remember. But yeah, welcome to the pit of 100 trials, guys. Yes, there isn't any music. It kind of gives you a feeling of just basically fear in a way. You took on my trouble? Oh, thank the stars, thank the maker. This is just terrible that you took on my trouble. And for some random plumber to try to help me out here. My dad went into the pit of 100 trials, and he never came out. He lost his job and said the only way to support us was the pit's treasure. Or rather, suicide, because he could also do it down there too. I don't know how anyone can be like a man or be like a toad and fight all the enemies that are down there. But I don't need treasure. I just want my dad back. Please help him. So get ready for a gauntlet. Yeah, this is right, my game musicians. This is Gauntlet City here. Okay, so for the first trial, we'll be taking on a Gloomba that came back from the first game. And these are probably tougher than before, so let's just quickly take care of them right now before we forever hold our peace. Yeah, I mean, that was easy there, but you ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, try taking on 2 of those and see how much pain is inflicted on you. But anyway, let's go down and battle one of these guys again, but this time the green, less harmful kind, and probably cut too, or maybe not, because now we get to battle these guys in action. Yeah, these are Spanias, okay, or Spanias, whatever. And yeah, and they probably have a lot more attack power, so let's not hope for a easy cruise here. Well, or maybe not. Same attack power. I thought these guys were a lot tougher than that, but whatever. Let's just take them out right now before we regret it, so... Before we forever regret it. Is that it? Nope, not yet. So we just have maybe 2 more to go before we say goodbye to you, Mr. Orange guy, Mr. Orange Mummy guy. Excuse me. I had to swallow some of my spit there because it was getting to be kind of unpleasant for my mouth because of some of the saliva I have to deal with. Haha. Now that that's all over and done with, let's go down this pipe and probably meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Yep, kind of. So now we're bringing back enemies from Chapter 1, I see. Get these 2 coins, get these 2 coins of spare change, and let's see what's down here. Any more? Oh, now we have fuzzies, oh god. I see our change amount has doubled, so I think that's good. I guess that's good. It's a good addition to my inventory here of change, of spare change. Aha! So let me get that one little piece of health back, which I don't really think was really necessitated, but whatever. Necessary. Okay, Coop, so you do your thing. It's probably going to be the same group of enemies. Yep. Now this time with the Thunder Rage. Wonderful. Or Thunder... Is that... That's either Thunderstorm or Thunder Rage, I can't remember. No, I think Thunder Rage was the one without the cloud. But I just can't remember what that item is called. Forgive me, I'm just rambling, guys. Now let's just see what floor we're on right now. Level 7, okay, that's a slight improvement. Even though we're probably gonna have to go all the way down to maybe level 20 or something. Alright, well, that's all there is to it for right now. For level 8, that is. Now for level 9! Which is the same dry bones! Hello. Let me collect you guys, let me collect you ye doubloons. And let's see what's down here. Oh yeah, here we go! Here we go, we have some random guy who apparently can breathe down here fine. Let's see. Hey, 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 yo! I've got all the hottest new products right here. Look no further. We got the fevered look of a man with a mind for goods, I can tell. Want to buy something? Yeah, see, that's Thunder Rage. I mean, that's without the storm cloud. I don't want to have to buy... I don't want to spend $40 on... Excuse me, 40 coins on maple syrup. Honey syrup, maybe... Oh, not interested, my man? Well, I guess I'm not really all that interested, sorry. I have 2 honey syrups already, so... Yeah. But apparently this guy can breathe just fine down here. And try to make a living. Even though I don't know how he can, because I don't think anyone, except for just the bravest of people, the bravest of men, can just go down here. That's Charlieton, the merchant. I guess he sells his wares here too. But it looks like his stuff gets more expensive the deeper he is in the pit. I'm happy to be able to shop here and all, but sheesh. Well, it's your money, yeah, he's just basically the San Francisco of items. Sleepy Stomp, okay, that's a well-worth item. Excuse me, a well-worth badge to get for completing 10 trials, I guess. Now, I'm guessing we're supposed to go maybe 10 more down here. I mean, it's a worthy challenge, just to kind of allow you to preview what the Pit of 100 trials actually feels and looks like, so... I guess it's always good. It's a kind of a good trouble to take on if you ever feel the need for a challenge like this. Especially with these Paraglumbas that have 700 HP. My god, I mean, these guys take forever to kill. But, you know, it's a lot better experience. I mean, they get 2 per head, so... And yes, attack power 3. They're a lot stronger than your average Goomba, so try to take these out beforehand before all hell essentially breaks loose. But anyway, that wasn't really that very bad of a battle, so now that you know what these guys can do and you know how much power they can unleash upon you, now we're dealing with Clefs again. Hooray. So let's just see here. And yeah, it's the monochromatic type. Hooray. Now we're dealing with the whole monochromatic fest. Wonderful. Great. Grab that flower point back because I will need it. I will especially need a lot of flower points. I need to save as many flower points as I can here. Oh, hello, special preview enemy that we have never seen before in this game yet. Yep, we have the Pokies that have made their comeback, but where they come from is a different question entirely. So you will have to find out later on. But if you guys want to take a quick guess, then if you guessed Chapter 3, then you would probably be right. But I'm not going to tell. Haha! Ricochet. You are a douchebag. And I will try to unsuccessfully dodge your spiky tackle. Come on, please get my star power back, even though I don't really need it. There we go. Did my little dance on top of my desk. And that's one. Oh boy, can I make it out of here alive? That's the next question. Hopefully that'll be it. Hopefully that'll be it for the count. Hopefully we won't have to run into any more Pokies downward. And I think I should probably spend a mushroom right now. I think now is about as good a time as any to spend one to, regain some of the health that I lost. Because, yeah, it's going to get kind of tougher down here, guys. The further down we go, the tougher it'll get. That's how things like this work. And now we're back to that place that I just don't really like that much. Too boring. Alrighty, so let's keep on going down. Let's just keep on trucking until we find something, until we run into a roadblock here. Oh, Piters again, Piters! Please, there better not be any Piranha Plants. There better not be any Piranha Plants of any kind here. Come on, no Piranha Plants, no Piranha Plants. Yay, no Piranha Plants. Yet. I won't be counting on them showing up, not showing up anytime soon, but for now though, let's just appreciate the fact that we don't have to just rely on Coops every time. Hooray! So let me grab that heart back, thank you very much. And let's press on further down and find more of the same old shit. Aha! And there we go, my game musicians, I have leveled up again! The great, marvelous, grand conductor, which is me, has gained another privilege of prestige. So let's in our moment of despair here, let's actually bring our flower points just a little bit more here. So now that we have exceeded the number, well, now that we've exceeded our health, which may or may not be bad for us, but let's just take it with a grain of salt. I don't know. Get out of here, Cleft. As your annoying son probably used to say, as everyone was going on a road trip. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we almost there? Oh, there we go! That's who we were meaning to see. So let me take care of these Pokies before we do anything else. Oh, with a mixture of Piters. That's kind of a rainbow for you, I guess. And there we go! Now let's just see what his beef is. So let me bring out Goombella again. Just give him a quick tattle. Huh? What? Who are you? Wah! Wow, did you come here just to save me? Really? Pine Tea Jr.? Wow, good, I have to get back alive. Show me the way out. So I'm guessing that'll be 2 levels ahead of us, so yeah. Okay, let's go. As Pine Tea Sr., the Toad, he is the father of Pine Tea Jr., who asked us to help him out. We gotta help Pine Tea Sr. quickly for his son's sake, or else he will become, just basically become Goomba fodder. So, yeah, anyway, or Bowser fodder. Hey, 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 hey! Okay, so that should be enough. So let me grab all this beautiful booty here. All this beautiful booty. Haha. And let's see if we can go to Italy. There we go, here's Italy. Hey, the exit! Okay, Pine Tea Jr., I'm on my way home. And I'm also on my way to collect whatever it is inside this chest. Fire drive! Oh, that will be quite useful, so I might just equip that for... You know, might equip that for either right now or just save that later on for a rainy day. My dad's back! Sorry for troubling you, but, you know, I had to take on a trouble. I guess health and family really are the most important things. You know, I'll look for new work. I've got to be strong for my dear son. Thank you so much. I'll give you my treasure as a reward. Maybe you can join Mario's party for, you know, a lot more coinage. Because you know how much coinage Mario collects on his journeys, you know. It's really important to me. But nothing's more important than my dad. So here. Oh, I guess I play at the casino. But that's a handy item, so I will take that. Now, if you'll excuse us, and really, thank you so very much. Yeah, that was a handy item to collect. So now I can play whatever game is in the casino, the paper mode thing. Save. And one more thing before we move on. Here we go again, Mario. Here we go again. Let's see that crystal star. Before we put this baby to bed. This better be worth my journey here. This better be worth my while. Okay, map, reveal thyself. What are you going to be showing us this time? It better be a whole land full of lollipops and Tootsie Rolls and whatever. No, we get a Super Mario 64-esque divot. Okay, sure. With a chain chomp, I see. I wonder if the boss is maybe a chain chomp. Oh yeah! There it is, the resting spot of the next crystal star. Totally awesome. But it looks like it's pointing somewhere. Up in the sky. Huh? What could that mean? Potato casserole! That means that beneath this town, the 1,000-year-old ruins remain intact. Duh, I mean, that's obvious. And that door has been sealed shut for 1,000 years by the crystal stars. In order to open that seal, we have to muster the power of all the crystal stars. But the question is, why did they seal the legendary treasure away to begin with? I mean, were they just trying to keep it from being stolen, or what? No, I think it's probably a deeper meaning behind all of this. Everything here. No, that's not... no, that's not. What? That's not what? I don't know! Well, that was a bit underwhelming. Sheesh, Professor. I'm sorry. So sorry. I know that the treasure was sealed away around the time the town was destroyed. The Trown. But the problem is, no one's even sure what it was that caused the town's demise. Maybe it was just everyone's avarice. All that's written is this. Darkness stole the sky and the cataclysm rained down. I must research this more. Assuming we'll just make an... Well, you know the saying. No, I don't, but whatever. I can't know everything. How about this next crystal star, then? It's like it's floating on the magical map. Very interesting. Perhaps it's pointing to the floating town of Glitzville. Glitzville. That sounds very glitzy to me. Very glitzy and pretty me. There's a stunning area there where great warriors engage in furious battles, the kind that I really like. Ostensibly, families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights, but behind the scenes, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts. It's like floating? Well, how are we supposed to get there then? A special blimp flies there. It departs from Rogueport several times a day. However, there's a catch. The problem is getting a seat. The only way to get a ticket is through certain channels. Yeah. I wonder what those channels may link to. What channels? Stop being mysterious. How do we get seats on the ship? I don't know. But I guess we don't have much choice. Word on the street is all tickets go through Dom Pianta on the west side. Head west from Rogueport's main plaza and you'll reach the west side of town. That part of town is under the control of Dom Pianta, the Pianta Syndicate head. Apparently Dom Pianta makes pretty regular jaunts over to Glitzville. Well, that doesn't really surprise me, given his status and, you know, presumed, stolen wealth. So no problem, we'll just go meet this Dom Pianta guy, and we'll be on our way! It may sound easy, but he is a syndicate boss, folks. The rumors about him are scary. And Dom Pianta is a recluse. Just getting an audience with him will be difficult. So yeah, I guess we just have to try to make a diversion or something, or, you know, try to sneak in underhandedly. Yucks. Mini yucks. That's it, okay. Very rare. But yeah, anyway, I guess next time on the 1,000-Year Door, we will try to find out a way to sneak into Dom Pianta's very shady quarters and see if we can just find a way to obtain a ticket. So, hope you enjoyed this, guys. I will see you next time. I know it's been a bit of a long one, I'm sorry.